I see Senator Cameron Bartolotta, and it is my absolute pleasure to be here once again at this incredible festival. Can we give everybody here a big round of applause? The people who put this together are amazing. What a beautiful day. Thank you for the incredible sunshine. Today we celebrate Italian heritage in Washington, Pennsylvania. Washington has a long history of Italian immigration. Between 1880 and 1930, hundreds, if not thousands, of Italian immigrants settled right here. They were part of the great wave of more than 4 million Italian immigrants, mostly from southern Italy, where I just was, and Sicily, who left poor economic and political conditions to find work and opportunity right here in the United States. Like most immigrants during those years, those who settled in the city of Washington hoped to find work in industries that produced glass, steel, and other products. Many others provided essential services in their new community. Italian immigrants and their families comprised one of the largest ethnic groups in the city during those years and left a lasting legacy in all aspects of our civic life. One important aspect of life in the community was health care. Today, we are celebrating Washington's Italian-American healthcare workers. And no better time to do it than coming out of, God we hope, a pandemic that lasted almost 2 years. Before we talk about the wonderful healthcare workers today, we're going to look back to recognize 3 Italian-American medical doctors who were the first to serve the large Italian community right here in Washington. These doctors had a special ability to communicate with patients whose first language was Italian and to form a close bond with them. Although these doctors are not with us anymore, we want to recognize them by name. Dr. Charles Badigliale. You'd think that I would know that. Charles Badigliale. Wilson Pizzi, and Amelia Sposato. Can we give those folks a round of applause even though they're not here today? They left a lasting legacy right here in Washington, PA. Any celebration of Italian-American healthcare professionals must include Dr. Charles Tripoli, who is beloved, there we go, yes, who is beloved in Washington's Italian-American community. Dr. Tripoli cannot be here with us today, but we salute him and his wife, Rita Tripoli, who is a nurse. Yes, let's give them a round of applause. Salute them. Dr. Charles and Rita Tripoli are featured in the collection of Italian-American oral histories that you can see at the table for the Italian Heritage Collection at Citizens Library. Dr. Wilson Pizzi is also represented in the book of oral histories through the interview with his son, Brian Pizzi. So let's give those folks a round of applause, please. Now, I would like to recognize Italian-American healthcare heroes who are with us here today. Some are gathered here at the stage. They work for a variety of health companies: Washington Health System, Cornerstone Care, Centerville Clinics, other privately owned medical offices, local senior care homes, and more. They are our neighbors and friends and have been helping us to get through this pandemic, and today we are here to honor them. And lastly, I know a lot of you are very used to something that we end with at each one of these little announcements each year. In the past 3 festivals, I have closed the remarks by turning the microphone over to a person who's probably the oldest Italian-American in Washington. 99-year-old Floyd Marasco, who many of you remember as one of the city's finest barbers. At each festival, Floyd would treat us to an authentic Italian song. But due to pandemic precautions, Floyd can't be with us today, but he's fine, he's healthy, he's just being very safe. So he promises to return next year to sing for us, and we will celebrate his 100th birthday. So let's give it up for Floyd. We're looking forward to seeing you again, Floyd. Be well, buona fortuna, Grazie mille.